Hello, this is Master Mo practicing Taekwondo in my driveway in Houston, Texas, USA. This segment is new techniques to be learned for the Yul-Guk blue belt pattern. First, the disclaimer. This video is created as a resource to help students memorize content to be practiced in class. The viewer assumes all risks and liability, hereby fully releasing and discharging the creator of this video and all its affiliates from any and all liability. Never train without proper supervision or a qualified instructor. Consult your doctor before beginning any training regimen. If exercising outdoors, stay hydrated. Okay, this segment we're going to introduce you to and practice knife strike from a front stance, elbow attack, which is not really hitting with your elbow, but really hitting with your forearm in this case. There's many kind of elbows attacks, but this one is really hitting with your forearm, which is just close to your elbow, and two arm block. Okay, so those three things. And we're going to both practice right and left, so it doesn't matter how you use this video. If I have this is actually my left leg, but you could pretend that's your right leg forward and practice with your right hand, and it doesn't matter because we're going to practice both sides. Okay, so I'm not going to talk right or left, I'm just going to say front stance and knife strike, and you switch accordingly. So, first chariot, okay, kyungne, so chungbi, so front stance, let's review. Toes pointing forward, knees pointing forward, hips pointing forward, shoulders pointing forward. Most of the weight's on the front. Straight leg in the back, bent leg in the front. Look, straight, bent. Not like this, not like this. Bent in the front, straight in the back. Feet shoulder width apart. That gives you stability. If your feet are too close, you're going to be wibbly wobbly. Okay, so feet apart. So, knife hand, review that. Tight fingers, thumb tucked. Chambering, always important. So, chambering for a knife strike in a front stance, you're not going to go low, you're going to chamber high, because this strike is striking to the neck. Okay, so hands up, strike, and the other hand comes into your belt. Again, ready? Chamber, strike. Chamber, strike. Now you notice I'm not doing this. It's way over and coming back. You got to stop it right where your shoulder is. So here, ready? Strike, strike. Good. Now switch feet. Keep that wide stance, shoulder width, front knee bent, back leg straight, toes, knees, hips, shoulders pointing forward. This hand, tight fingers, thumb tucked. Ready? Now it's doing over this side, so ready? And I find usually if you're striking, the striking hand being on the outside makes it a little easier. So, strike. And this hand comes into the belt. Again, chamber, strike. Okay? Be ready a little faster. Strike. A little harder. Remember, not out and in. Stop right at the shoulder. Strike. Strike. Good. Now we're going to practice a combination using that. Okay, so this leg forward, bent knee, straight in the back, toes, knees, hips, shoulders pointing forward. Chambering, strike. Now we're going to, you don't have to pull this fist in. So we're going to strike, and that hand's out. But now I'm going to pull this hand up here, see, ready for a knife. We're going to do open hand, then a punch. So here's the second open hand, and now we chamber here and punch. Okay, so again, you're going to strike, strike, and punch. So it's open hand, punch. So how I call that is open, open, punch. Again, open, open, punch. Now switch feet. Front leg bent, back leg straight, toes, knees, hips, shoulders facing forward. Yes, I'm exaggerating this, and yes, I'm repeating because this is one of your basic stances that you first learn in white belt pattern, but you got to keep perfecting it through all the patterns. Now, this leg's forward, so that hand's going to start the striking. Strike, strike, and punch. Again. Whoop. Well, you can have your hand out, or you can have your hand here. Either way, all right? So, open hand, chamber, and punch. Again, open, open, punch. Open, open, punch. All right. That is the combination. Next, elbow attack. Again, getting a good front stance. All of our techniques we're learning are in a good front stance. So this is great practice for a front stance. If you're supposed to be in a front stance and all of a sudden you find yourself like a V, front leg not bent, just correct yourself. If you're like this, you're practicing, and all of a sudden you're standing up like this, bend, concentrate, pay attention so that you get a good, strong front stance, good, strong legs. All right, next, elbow attack. The elbow attack comes from your back leg. Your front leg hand is going to almost like scoop somebody's head, okay, like that. I'm going to go a little sideways so you can see it from the side. So your hand comes out, knife hand, to the front, and this hand has to be really tight fist. You see that? Tight fist. Because when my hand's loose like this is not strong. It's flabby, wiggly. Tighten it up, that's really strong. So now, this hand is here in front, and this, you're going to strike here, not your elbow. You're not grabbing your elbow. You're striking right in the front with an open hand like that. So like this, strike. You pull back a little bit. You don't have to go way back like that. Just right here, even with your shoulder. And strike. And strike. This is very important, and let your hip go into it as well. The reason why this technique is so important, and to make sure that this hand is tight fist, is when you get to black belt, you're going to break 1 or 2 boards with this technique, like that, okay? So let's practice it correctly, okay? Tight fist, not wibbly hands. You don't want it to be like that with your hand over, just like that when you're striking. Of course, it's this way. Okay, now switch feet. Now this hand is knife hand and open in the front. And this hand is tight, tight fist. Strike. I'm going to show it this way so you see. Strike, like that. Not this, not grabbing my elbow. Like that. Strike. 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 Okay, so that's elbow attack. Next, 2-arm block. We've done this in class. So make 2 fists. Your knuckles are up on this side. You're going to strike towards the front leg, the leg that's out front. This hand is doing an inner forearm block. It's an in to out. We've done, just like this. We've gone to the side, but this is coming across the front, making an inner forearm block. But we're not going out to the side. We're stopping right in the center, and it's going to be the height of our chin. So knuckles up, knuckles down. This hand, you can see, is here to protect or reinforce this one. It can be called a 2-arm block, or Master Keith and Master Tom call it a reinforced block, because you're reinforcing this inner forearm block with this hand. So here, knuckles up, knuckles down. Again, ready? Is it? Yeah, there we go, right in the middle. So I don't want to go over like this. I want to stop right in the middle. And I don't want to go whoo like that. No, I want to control and stop it right in the middle. One more. Good. Now switch feet. Knuckles up on this side. Not down here. Up here. Block. See? Inner forearm block. Okay. Like that. Now add the other one. Is it in the middle? Yep. Okay. Remember, not out and in. Stop right there in the middle. stop. And square shoulders. I'm not going like this. I'm not in a half back stance. I'm in full front stance. All right, excellent. Those are the 3 things that are new to Blue Belt Yul-Guk pattern. Practice. I'll see you in class. Do your best. Happy practicing.